If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay, guys, so for the content today, we got two players. We got Majri, who we're not going to do a review for. I mean, she looks like she'd be pretty decent, but yeah. And then Nuno Mendes, fullback card, 80k. Honestly, fullback reviews are pretty boring to do. Like, we did one for Bowie one time, but, you know, for this year's game, people are definitely using, like, the Bundesliga players a little bit more often, especially since, you know, recently with Sane getting a card, it's a really good link in that sense, right? So Nuno Mendes, I am already completing him on my review account. He's still going to be very helpful to have some point in the future, even right now, because first of all, he's Portuguese, so by default your boy's got to do it, and second of all, it's cool that he has the center back position change. He doesn't really have the roles for it though, and I feel like that'd be kind of important. I mean, like, he has the center back position change, but it's mainly a left back, right? Like, maybe if you were to play a 3-back formation, sure, but brother, I don't think anybody uses a 3-back, to be honest with you. I haven't really seen it being used that much this year. So the reason why we're doing this video is because this new evolution today is pretty disgusting, to be honest with you. It's a really, really crazy one. Yes, it is going to be a paid one at 250k, but if you take a look at the upgrades that you do receive for this evolution, they do actually provide very meta things, right? So it's a good way for EA to sell their FIFA points on this one. You know, the game is a certain way, but you gotta allow them on the FIFA points with this one, because guys, I know it's 1,000 FIFA points, and it's like, oh, this and that, but you get finesse shot and press proven. You know what I'm saying? In the attacking areas, both of those are going to be fantastic to work with. Okay, in the left wing position, he even gets, oh dude, this one's a crazy one. Look at the upgrades you get on this bad boy. Oh my goodness gracious. So you get skill moves, you get a weak foot improvement, striker poacher plus, inside forward for the left wing position. First of all, Nico Williams for that one would be amazing, because Nico Williams, I don't think he has anything for the left wing position at all. Left wing winger plus, playmaker, striker target forward, striker false 9, finesse shot, inside forward finesse shot, right? And like Inaki Williams is going to be like the quite clear and obvious choice for this one, because he's the one that comes up to mind right away because of the role that he's given in that position, and because of the finesse shot, and because of the press proven, and because of everything. Like, the stat increase is going to be really, really crazy for a lot of cards, man. This one's not going to be a clear and obvious choice, but we can already see on the bins the players are trending. I mean, it does make a lot of sense, to be honest, right? So with Nico Williams, take a look at this bad boy, right? So we'll actually just search it up here just to confirm that the play styles are actually given on the cards. Nico, what's going on? You can't search here? I guess you can only search here. Ooh, oh, foot.gg is lagging. We go to Nico Williams over here. Okay, so very clear and obvious reasons as to why this card is so crazy. So if you actually take a look at the evolution, and you take a look at the playstyle pluses, right? So you obviously get that finesse shot, you get that press proven. So for some of them, oh, I forget that he has the rapid plus. I forgot about that. Oh, so some of these cards that get finesse. Oh, are you 5-star, 4-star now? Ah, yeah. Yeah, this one's a crazy evolution then. It makes Nico Williams less obvious, because both of those playstyles being added to cards is insane, okay? It's insane. So, you know, with Nico Williams, I still feel like he'd be an absolute monster, but it's a shame that you don't give him the finesse shot plus, because that would be pretty saucy, right? Still has the regular finesse, right? The improvements on the card, still pretty good, right? You really can't go wrong with that whatsoever. He has the quick step, he has the rapid plus. You're now giving him the press proven to work with increased dribbling capabilities, with shooting being significantly higher. It kind of reminds you of a situation with Leroy Sané, basically, right? Where it's like, oh, I have the weak foot, so I don't have a problem shooting across goal. But if I cut inside with both, keyword, with both left wing and left mid roles that allow me to go on the inside forward, you could do really well with that, right? So even though you don't get the 2 playstyle pluses, which I will say I will recommend you kind of going that direction a little bit more, this is still a fantastic upgrade. This is a very meta card in the game, right? Rafinha, pretty good choice for this one as well. With Rafinha, he gets the left wing position change, but now he's given the finesse shot. So, you know, I will say what they did to Leroy Sané's SBC was really nice, because in the meta of this game, being able to shoot across is a really big deal, because when you're 5-star, 4-star, sometimes it makes you a little bit more linear when it comes to the general playstyle. Like, you could still, you know, hit your greens on a 4-star weak foot 100%, but it's just, it's more predictable, right? But when you have that 5-star weak foot, it kind of adds to it a little bit more. This is still very nice by all means, because he still has inside forward on that right wing position. You do that, you work with the finesse shot on the card, that's really good. And then here's the thing, okay? If you are playing a 4-2-1-3, which a lot of people are actually playing right now, he has inside forward plus in the inside forward role on that left hand side, and that would still absolutely cook in game, right? On the Hunter chemistry style, you would have very good pace in the left hand position, you'd have very good shooting. So if you guys like playing 4-2-1-3, this is probably going to be a card worth looking into, right? Because you actually do provide him with both of the very good play styles, right? So, because guys, listen, man, like, even if you don't utilize finesse as much on the left-hand side, like, when you cut inside, there's still certain attacking opportunities where when you're inside the 18-yard box, being able to finesse is nice. Because I'm telling you guys, when you don't have the plus on the finesse, bro, these guys, their finesse shots are, you know, so the plus really adds to them quite a bit, right? Lamine Yamal, very similar situation, you know, with this card. He never really compensated in other areas of the card where it's like, oh, but he's like a 4-star, 3-star. Like, usually that was like the case with the player of the month card during that time period. Like, they overpriced this card like crazy, right? You can't do the evolution on this one. You can only do it on the inform version, which is hilarious, right? But on this card, press proven plus, finesse shot plus, you are making him significantly better. But you just have to be mindful of the fact that his dribbling is still in the lower area for certain parts. The thing is, though, is that, and this is like the experimentation part, he has press proven plus now. So how much does the dribbling actually affect the card in game? Who knows, right? Because press proven plus is a huge gameplay compensator. There are certain cards that when EA makes them, they just give them special sauce, right? The special sauce card is this one right here when it comes to left stick capabilities. This card has one of the best left sticks in the game. If I was personally choosing between Malin and Grealish, even though Malin's in-game quality is probably better, for me personally, because I want all my players to be as responsive as possible, this guy, I don't know what they do to him with his press proven, with his, I think it's his press proven with his body type and a bunch of stuff. I don't know what it is, right? But he is amazing on that left stick, right? But he's also in the 90s area for dribbling. It could be a little bit less consistent with this card, but the thing is, guys, that another thing to mention every single time is that you don't really care about dribbling being as high when you are in the side position. Very important to mention that. Again, another situation with Lamine Yamal. Hey, it's a left-footed player. You play him in that left wing position, inside forward. Boom, you got your Trivelos to work with, and you could still work with finesse shots even with the 4-star weak foot. So still a very nice choice if you kind of wanted to go down that direction, right? Rashford gets a card too. This is more so if you are looking to improve his dribbling capabilities. And honestly, like, even though you don't get the finesse shot plus on this card, power shot is a very, very good play style in this game. And a press proven would not be a bad thing at all to give Rashford, because he definitely has like a weird thing to his left stick. So imagine a card that can left stick a little bit better, but also have the 5-star skills to open up the space for himself. Because key thing to mention every single time with Rashford is the play styles, right? Because play styles, you guys know, is a really big deal. So it's like, oh, 88 acceleration. Oh, it's a shame, right? But then you go to his play styles and you see he has the quick step, right? And quick step is very important to kind of compensate for where the stat is at. If you have quick step plus and you have 89 acceleration, brother, sometimes you'll be better than someone that has like 97 acceleration with no quick step, right? It's just kind of how the game works nowadays. But again, you know, with Rashford always being one of the choices, it's usually because the power shot is very, very nice to work with on a pretty consistent basis, I would say, right? Diogo Jota, this would be a really sick card to look into. I think this would be one of the higher ones if you don't care about the dribbling, because the dribbling is on the lower side. But from what I'm seeing, you could just give him an engine, to be honest with you, right? Work with the pace not necessarily being the quickest, but like the dribbling would be a little bit more responsive, so you can work with the press proven plus a little bit more. But the key thing here is that his shooting is not really in a horrible spot for you to utilize a finesse shot. Then again, you could use him in a way where it's like, okay, you know what, like I know that he's gonna, you know, be a certain way in game. I could just give him a hunter chemistry style and then just use him as my physical type attacker, right? Because one, 5-star capabilities, pretty nice when it comes to that type of stuff, right? But he also has a left wing position change. So again, if you're using him in the left hand position for the left wing area, he would still cook in that area, right? Finesse shot plus to kind of cut inside, utilize that play style, and then still have a press proven plus to compensate for lower dribbling in the side area would be great. But the thing is that even in the striker position, right, if you take a look at his roles, he still has the advanced forward plus, right? So that would still be very helpful to work with too. So he still looks like a very nice card if you want to go down that direction. Any of these directions, for the most part, are going to be really nice. Like if you've been doing some sentimental cards, you're going to have some very, very good choices to make them as meta as possible, for sure. Gabriel Martinelli is another choice here. Very good improvements for him, because with this card, you know, for a while in the game, he's not really like that crazy, right? So we've gotten to a point where the card's a little bit better to work with, right? I think with him, he has quick step, no rapid. I think I would still give him a marksman, to be honest. I'd like his dribbling to feel more responsive to work with the 5-star skill moves. And then I would just work with the fact that his sprint speed is like not as crazy high. But that's just personal preference, right? Press proven plus, finesse shot plus, dribbling, shooting, a little bit of a physicality boost kind of puts him in a very nice area, right? It increases his usability quite a bit, because you guys know we had the SBC last year. I think it was a winter wildcard version as well, but then they was it winter wildcard or was something else? But they on purpose made the finishing like really, really low. But the card was still really good in game, right? But they just, I don't know, they just formatted the card really strangely during that time period. But it was still nice, you know. He still performed very, very nicely, depending on what you wanted to go for during that time period and stuff, right? But yeah, looks really good. You know, I think with someone like Nep, he's probably gonna look into a card like this and be like, you know what, this is a card that I need in my team, unless he's already been doing the Evo for Gabriel Martinelli, who knows, right? But yeah, really good improvements for him too. You always have to look at the other play styles that cards are working with, right? Like you have to see if they have like quick step. You know, in Martinelli's case, you could still play him in the right wing position. He still has the inside forward. So it's like, okay, finesse shot on a weak foot would still be helpful, but you're a right-footed player on that right-hand side. And then he also has a striker position change. The only unfortunate thing is that he does not have roles for it, but it's there. It exists for you to kind of do whatever you want with it, right? So can't really go wrong with that. Kvaratskhelia, another really nice card, to be fair. You know, I actually really like this Player of the Month card. This Player of the Month card was very solid. You know, people could say what they want about the price, but honestly, like, he performed his role well if you used him the right way, because they gave him inside forward plus for the left wing position. And because, again, he's a 5-star player, there's so much like variables that you can work with on a card like that, right? So with the rare gold version, you're essentially getting a better version of the Player of the Month at a significant boost. And this time, you have a finesse shot to work with on that left-hand side. And then you get the different roles that you could play him in the striker area, left mid, right wing position. Left wing gets that inside forward plus. So again, very similar situation where it's like, okay, I use this card in the side area. I don't really care about his dribbling not being super high, because I have the compensation with the press proven for a side position player. And then if I cut inside, he's got finesse shot plus with very good shooting capabilities, right? So if you're building a team where you have some Napoli players, or you just want to utilize a card like this in the side position, all of these cards, by the ways, are very meta, right? Like, this is a very good evolution. No matter what people say about the price, these are cards that will definitely be more than capable of playing in the meta of the game, right? These two play styles. It's like EA knows, like, hey, we want players to be more responsive, but we also want them to be able to hit finesse shots, because it kind of makes them a little bit more usable when they don't have the 5-star weak foot. Some of these cards already have the 5-star weak foot, so it adds a lot to them. But you know, Gordon, right? Again, can't really go wrong with this situation here. 5-star, 4-star capabilities. You could switch him to the striker position on this one, but he mainly has all of his stuff in the left-sided area. So this card has gone up 12k for the Newcastle fans. They will definitely be cooking with a card like this, right? Because even with him, like, he looks like someone you give a finisher to. You get a nice little dribbling boost. The shooting's in a better area. Press proven plus, finesse shot. He has some dribbling things. And pace-wise, he actually has quick step and the rapid, which is really nice, right? His pace wouldn't feel like as bad to work with right now. I think with him the only difference is nothing on the right hand side, because it is always helpful to have strong foot on the strong side, unless you're formatted like Leroy Sané. But regardless, some very, very good stuff there too. Attacking Avalanche, this one's gonna have plenty of options. Like, I don't think the options are really gonna stop for this one, right? Like, there's gonna be like a lot of different players you can go with this one. Let's see what else we have here. So some of these cards, they probably have like chain ones. Like, this one's useless. So just when you look at Endrick, I couldn't care less about acrobatic. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, I could not care less about that playstyle. This one, there's probably like a rare gold version that is just a direct upgrade where you don't have to. What's going on here? Completely froze. Ooh, Footpin's cooked, or Chrome is cooked. Sorry, guys, my computer is tripping out right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me just go to the players here. I don't know. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of options for this one, though, guys. Okay, so we go to Endrick. I think I mentioned how, like, the acrobatic one is useless. I would never go that direction. You can go any of these directions and give him those things, but whatever gives him the press proven plus and the finesse shot would be ideal. Attacking Avalanche, apply filters. Let's go all the way to the bottom here. Wait, that's it? Really? Acrobatic. Bruiser. That's as far. So you have to have like the other one? I mean, I wouldn't want to have acrobatic on him, that's for sure. Bruiser on him would be hilarious. I mean, yeah, like I said, you can go these directions, but like if they don't get finesse shots, I wouldn't really go down that route personally. Let's see what else is here. Endrick, Gordon. Oh, Gyökeres. Ooh, from the rare gold? Epa. Press proven plus. Yeah, okay, let's go back to it again. Let's go back to it again. Hold up. Gyökeres. Evolutions. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Listen, absolute monster of a card for sure. Would he cost 5 or 250k? Probably not. But listen, if you're building a sporting team, like, I'm telling you, this guy would actually perform really well in game. But like, it's so funny to give him the roles in the side areas, like inside forward. Poacher's cool. Poacher's cool for the striker position. I mean, finesse shot would be kind of saucy on him, to be honest, because he's a monster in game, to be honest. Does this card have no play styles? Oh yeah, then this card right here is the definition of overpowered. Yeah, he's overpowered for sure. Yeah, that's an overpowered card. He only has press proven. Yeah, that's overpowered because he's amazing in game. You know how people were using Tudom during that time period? Bro, this card's better than Tudom. Like, for sure. But it's just the links. The links are so much harder. Like, during that time period, at least, you know? But yeah, Gyökeres with the improvements looking pretty good. For sure. Martimouche from the Player of the Month? Oh, from the Inform. So funny, they released the Player of the Month, and then a card like this comes out. And he's probably 5-star, 4-star, right? Of course. Of course he is. Of course. I mean, listen. marksman chemistry style on him, he looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Does he have advanced forward on the regular card? Oh yeah, this card's sick then. Very nice card. If you're building some sort of like Egyptian team, that's actually really cool. Press proven, finesse shot, first touch, technical, power shot. Yeah. He wouldn't cost that much, you know, but this card people will look into for sure, to be honest with you, just because of the Barca Spanish link. That would be a really key thing to work with. Finisher chemistry style for sure. Left-footed player on the left-hand side. She has left mid and left wing position changes. She now receives inside forward for the left wing area. And you can actually use her as a striker too. And she's now 5-star, 4-star. So if you need that triple link setup with some of the female players from Barcelona, you're cooking. You're cooking. Trossard, he's probably 5-star, 5-star now, right? Wasn't he always, or 4-star, 5-star? That's what he was. Okay, so now you get the 5-star, 5-star on him. I mean, yeah, again, similar situation. You get 2 good playstyles, left wing, inside forward, plus, give him a hunter. It's like, bro, it's like using Kvaratskhelia Player of the Month card, just like a way better version of it. Or what is theoretically a way better version of it because of the press proven and the finesse shot being added, right? Very nice stuff there. Doué or Doué. Doué. I'm gonna say Doué. I don't really watch PSG that much, to be honest. Versus Mbappe and Messi and Neymar left. I mean, he looks interesting. Yeah. Yeah, finisher chemistry style for him. Or a hawk. Or a hunter. Hunter would give him... well, Hunter is a better boost all around, and you just use him in a physical... You know what? This card, a striker for what? Oh, nothing on striker. A lot of running stuff, though. He's got rapid, technical, finesse shot. I mean, it's still nice. It's still nice. Simmons. Barcola. Oh, look. From the inform again? Nothing from this one? Oh, there you go. Oh, defensive minded. What is this? Yeah, guys, do it for Saymax. Do that defensive minded on it. Oh, that inform card is so much better than that SBC now. Look at this. Oh my goodness gracious, what a boost. Holy man. Wow. Technical and press proven plus for him. So no finesse because he already has another playstyle. Luis Diaz from the rare gold. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong with this. I haven't really seen Luis Diaz being used that much this year, to be honest. I have no idea what he's like. There was this card, but I never really faced them, to be honest. João Felix. Press proven plus finesse shot. Does he have any roles for the striker position on this one? No. What's the difference between this and the flashback? It's like, have no fear, guys. You didn't get the flashback one, but if you still want João Felix, you just have to pay 250k for him. With better play styles as well. Press proven and finesse is way better than working with technical, in my opinion. I guess it depends on how you play, really, but... Rashford, Pulisic. Who's this from Fiorentina? Oh, this is the SBC card. Okay. Doku gets one too. Alejandro Garnacho. Oh, you could do it for Grealish. GG's or what? Uh-oh. Am I going to crash again? Let me just stop the recording soon. My computer, guys, is cooked. It's cooked. I don't know what's the issue with it. I gotta figure it out. It's actually cooked. I'm not even kidding. If I open like 3 things up at once, which I do like all the time, it can't do it. I wonder if it's like a RAM problem or something. I don't know. Weird one. Anyways, let's see if we could try to finish this. I'm gonna have to close all this once I kind of go through this. So before I mentioned that I had to stop the recording, hopefully I got most of the cards, because excuse me, the main one that I wanted to mention was the mainly Jack Grealish card, to be honest with you. Because I know that EA did some special sauce things to his, like, dribbling, body type, whatever it may be. So I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, if you guys didn't do this card, what's the difference of stats? Oh, they do have more dribbling on this one, but then this one has press proven plus, so it's weird, you know? It's a weird one to explain. But I feel like this one would still be a monster in game. Because this card's amazing. I like him a lot. Also has inside forward for both those positions. And then again, like, the whole situation of being a 5-star, 4-star player is a little bit weird. But on a Hunter chemistry style, pace, shooting, really good. Yeah, a couple of interesting variables here and there, for sure. Chip shot, press proven. There'll be a lot of options. The lower rated options are cards that have, like, worse dribbling. Like, their dribbling is not as high, but, like, there could be potential to work with in the future with another evolution, stuff like that, right? But yeah, really crazy. There's gonna be a lot of options for this one. I'm gonna call it there because I don't know what's happening. I have to, like, troubleshoot this to see what the problems are. But yeah, we'll leave it there for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, we're probably not going to do the review for Nuno Mensch because it'll be a little bit boring to do a fullback review. But hopefully with content tomorrow and the next days, we do the midfielder and attacker reviews, okay? Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.